Bonjour. Do you know how to say this or that or these or those in French? Well, today together we are going to practice our demonstrative adjectives. Okay, so before we start going straight into our little exercise, let me remind you really quickly what a demonstrative adjective is. Well, in English, it's either this or that or these or those, okay? Well, in French, we've got 4 different ways of saying this or that or those and so on. And what you have to take in consideration is that everything agrees in gender and numbers with the noun they qualify. So by this, I mean that you need to know whether the word you're using with this demonstrative adjective is a feminine word, a masculine word, a plural, or does it begin with a vowel or an H? Now, let's have a look how we use the demonstrative adjective using a masculine word. We would say ce. Ce. Can you say that? Ce. And ce means this for the masculine word that follows. So, ce stylo, this pen, for example, ce stylo. If the word is masculine but begins with an H or a vowel, it will be CET, C-E-T. So, cet arbre, for example, this tree. Now, when you use a feminine singular noun, it will be CETTE, C-E-T-T-E. So you would say this flower, cette fleur, for example. Or you could say cette carte postale, this postcard, for example. And as you can see, the difference between ce and cet is that cet has double T-E, so it refers to a feminine noun, okay? Now, if you were to use a plural noun, regardless whether it is feminine or masculine, regardless whether it begins with an H or vowel, you would say C, C-E-S. So if we use fleur again, remember, in a feminine form, it's cette fleur, but you want to say these flowers or those flowers, it will be the same in French. You would say ces fleurs, C-E-S, fleur. And the same for arbre. Arbre, you wouldn't say cet arbre, okay, only when it's in singular form. But if you want to put it in its plural form, then you use the word ces, C-E-S. So you would say ces arbres. And the same for stylo, pen. You would say these pens will become ces stylos. Okay, so this is just a quick reminder that in French we have 3 different ways, or 4 if you count CET, C-E-T, of using this, that, or this. Okay, so we have ce, we have CET, C-E-T, we have CET, C-E-T-T-E, and we've got C, C-E-S, okay? But you might say, but how do I know whether I need to use a plural or, well, plural it's easy, but how do you know how to use a feminine or a masculine? Well, it's quite simple. You've got to know one really basic rule is that if the words end with a ni or sion, for example, it's likely that the word is feminine and the rest will be likely to be masculine. But there is no set rule to knowing how whether a noun is feminine or masculine. So you just have to learn it. Once you know and learn the new word, just learn it with its article le or la. Feminine, masculine, or feminine, if that makes sense. Now, the best way for us is to identify them in a sentence. So let's have a look at 10 different sentences using demonstrative adjectives. What I would like you to do is have a look at them and try to guess which demonstrative adjectives you should use in the gap here. Let's have a look at the first sentence. The first sentence here says, pommes sont délicieuses. Pommes sont délicieuses. So we want to put either ce or c'est or cet or set, okay, in this gap. But what could it be? Now we have here a plural. How do I know it's a plural? Because it's indicated here. And I'm going to use my pen here. Have a look here. There is an S, and also here there is an S. And not only that, I know more than that. I know that it's plural and feminine because the word délicieux has been transformed into its plural feminine form. Délicieuse, okay? And this is an indicator here, okay, that it is also plural. Now, pomme is apple, but we want to say these apples. How would you say that using what I've just taught you? Ce pomme? Because it is not referring to plural. Cette pomme? CET? No, because the word doesn't begin with a vowel or an H for that matter. So it can be so, it can be set, okay? Cette pomme, CETTE? Well, no, because it has an S, okay? So it is going to be ces. Ces pommes, that refers to a plural. Ces pommes sont délicieuses, okay? So if you look at the word here, ces pommes, it doesn't really indicate whether it's feminine or masculine, but it has a gender. That is what's going to give it away. The E and the S tells me that this word is not only feminine, but it is also plural, okay? So let's have a look at numéro 2, number 2. J'aime beaucoup les livres de, and then demonstrative adjective, écrivain. Now, j'aime means I like. Beaucoup is a lot. I like a lot. What do I like a lot? The books, okay? The books, okay? Of, and that means of. Then we want to say this, okay? And écrivain. Now, an écrivain is a writer. So, but you're going to say, but how do I know? How do I know what the gender of this word is, okay? Now, if you base yourself on the fact that most likely the word ending with an E is feminine, then here it doesn't end with an E. So we are going to assume it is masculine. So have a look at the masculine. For this, it is ce. Well done. But, okay, but we know that when the word which is masculine begin with a vowel or an H, we need to add a T to ce. So we are going to write cet. Cet écrivain. Okay, so we know two things here, that the word is masculine, we know that now, okay, and also that the word is beginning with a vowel, and therefore we use cet, okay. Remember, there's two ways of using this in masculine gender, ce or cet, okay. So, j'aime beaucoup les livres de cet écrivain. I like the book of this writer. I like this writer's book a lot. That's what it means. Have a look at number 3. Now we have machine ne fonctionne pas. Now here we know that we have a negative. Not that it matters into what we want to do. I'm just pointing it out. Now ne pas means not, okay? Ne before the verb and pas after the word indicates a negation. The verb is here, fonctionne. It could be marche as well. Ne fonctionne pas. Ne marche pas. Does not work. What is it that does not work? La machine. Machine. And here it has an E at the end. So the word having an E at the end is likely to be feminine. So knowing this, what do we put? Ce machine, cette machine, CET, cette machine, CETTE, or ces machine, CES. It's not plural, is it? It doesn't have an S. So here it ends with an E, so therefore it's likely to be feminine, and therefore we would put cette machine, okay? Cette. So what I'm going to do here actually to help you with this, I'm going to underline machine as feminine here to help you, okay? And pomme as feminine as well. And the rest here is masculine, okay? Now let's have a look at numéro 4, number 4. On dit que, and then hôtel est très bien. Okay, we've got a difficulty here. Let's say that you don't know what the rest means, but hôtel is a simple word to know. It means hotel. Okay, this word begins with an H. Okay, so what we have to know is it feminine or masculine? Because if it's feminine, it's going to be CETTE, C-E-T-T-E. But if it's feminine, masculine, okay, it's going to be CET, C-E-T. Why? Because it begins with an H, okay? in this case, hôtel does not have an E at the end, so it's very likely to be masculine. So therefore, we are going to put CET, C-E-T, okay? On dit que cet hôtel est très bien. So, on dit que is an idiom, and it means people say that. One says that. Actually, it happens that, okay? This hotel is very good, okay? So, hotel is, and I'm going to write it here, a masculine word. Now, let's have a look at number 5. Je connais bien famille. Okay, now famille. Let's say that you don't know what je connais bien means, okay? But famille is an easy word to know. Famille is family. Have a look at the ending of this word. It has an E. So it is likely to be feminine. So we know that for this in a feminine form is CETTE. Well done, CETTE. Okay, so cette famille is this family. Okay, je connais bien cette famille. I know this family well. And that's where the well comes from. Can you see that? Je connais bien cette famille. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to add a pink sticker here to my sticker. Well, you know what I mean. Okay, let's have a look at the next one. Avez-vous vu man? Homme. Yeah, well, I've said it. Homme means man. Okay, so I'm going to tell you now. Sometimes I do things I tell you, I just can't help it. That is a man, okay? Homme, okay? Avez-vous vu homme? Okay. Now, avez-vous vu? Vu is to see. Have you seen? Okay, have you seen? Now, here, vu means to see, but it's in its past participle form. Therefore, it means seen. Have you seen this man? Now, what should it be here? This man. Have a look at the list again. Just concentrate and always look at the list. Is it ce, cet, cette, or c'est? Well, homme is a man. So, though it ends with an E, it's likely that the word is masculine. Okay, so, I don't know why I did that, by the way. So, it is cet homme. Okay, cet homme. Because the word is masculine and it begins with a H. Okay, cet homme. Avez-vous vu cet homme? And so I'm going to color code it in bleu, just for you. Okay? The next word. Les tableaux de peintres sont magnifiques. Les tableaux de peintres sont magnifiques. So let's imagine you don't know what les tableaux is. You don't know what magnifiques are. Just base yourself on that word here. Peintre. Okay? Peintre. Now, I know it has an E at the end, and I know that you would be likely to say it's feminine. Unfortunately, and that's why I've chosen this example, is that it belongs to the exception. Peintre has an E at the end, but is masculine. So, knowing that peintre, which means painter, is masculine, what is it? Is it ce peintre, this painter, cet peintre, ces peintres? Well, it can't be said CET because it doesn't begin with a vowel or an H. It can't be said CETTE because I've just told you it is a masculine word. And it can't be CES because it's not in a plural form. So it has to be ce peintre. Okay, ce peintre. Les tableaux de ce peintre sont magnifiques. The paintings of this painter are magnificent, okay? Just a little thing here. We have an S here. And S refers to les tableaux, the paintings, okay? And why do we have to agree this adjective with les tableaux? It's because we are using sont, which is the are, you know, the to be auxiliary here. Okay, so if I color coded this one, I would put it in bleu. Let's have a look at numéro 8. 8. Enfants sont turbulents. Okay, so we've got an adjective here that has an S, and we've got a word that has an S. So there is no problem here. You know your demonstrative adjectives by now. It is not ce, it is not cet, it is c'est. Bravo. And why is it c'est? Okay, because enfant, the word is plural. Okay, but it doesn't mean to say we don't need to know what that is. Enfant is in infant. I was going to say children. Okay. These children or those children, okay? Remember that in French, these and those are the same. This and that is the same, okay? Just stick to what I have just told you here. So, ces enfants sont turbulents. These children are turbulent. Can you say turbulent? Naughty or noisy or, a bit all over the place. Now, by the way, you still need to know what gender enfant is. I know it is plural. And you know how I know that? It's because turbulent, which always agrees with the noun here, has no E. So we don't say turbulente. Okay, if we had said turbulente, it will refer to a feminine noun. Here it has no E. So enfant is going to be masculine. Okay, now here we go. Now the next one. Est-ce que tu peux me donner, and then journal, s'il te plaît. Now, donner means to give. So we're asking someone to give me what? This journal. Journal is a newspaper. Journal ends with AL. So it is likely to be masculine. It doesn't have an S. It's not plural. So is it S or CET, CET? Doesn't begin with a vowel. Doesn't begin with an H. So therefore, it is likely to be ce. It is not likely, it is ce, by the way. Ce journal, okay? This newspaper. So can you give me this newspaper? Please, s'il te plaît, okay? And I'm going to color code it with you. It seems like we've got, the man is winning today. We've got a lot of masculine noun, okay? But that's okay, it happens. Now the last example is, qu'est-ce que tu fais? Qu'est-ce que tu fais? And then soir. So we want to say ce soir, c'est soir, cet soir, cet soir. What do we want to say? Now, soir is evening, okay? Evening. And believe it or not, it has to have a gender, le or la, okay? Soir does not end with an E, so it's not likely to be feminine. So it doesn't end with an S, it's not plural, it doesn't begin with a vowel or an H, it's not C, C-E-T. So therefore it is ce again. Ce soir, this evening, okay? So qu'est-ce que tu fais ce soir? What are you doing this evening? Okay, so we've got ce soir and it is blue again. Okay. So hopefully that was useful to you. Remember, there is a support guide. If you become a member of my community at Learn French with Alexa, the YouTube channel, you can have access to this support guide. Leave a comment, subscribe to me. Au revoir. À bientôt. Bisous, bisous.